Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of ALBION Online. In this episode, well actually, no, sorry, we'll restart that. This is going to be a introduction video to the Destiny board. So this is going to be episode 1. And basically just this video I'm going to cover the basics of the Destiny board. In episode 2, which I've actually already recorded, I cover respecking. So I'll just quickly get the right screen here. So respecking, just to really quickly go over it, would be it's not going to work, just find something. Respecking would be when you take fame away from an item you've already leveled. So say this is level 2, you go level 1 and it's going to give you say 91,000 fame for 45,000 silver, or fame credits, sorry. Actually, I think that equates to, don't quote me, 227,926 fame. Okay, but don't quote me on that. I'm still trying to work out the math on that. Okay, so, and then what you do, that fame credits come up here in the top bar here where it's got your name and it says Destiny board. And then you could go to another item and you could click that, and you could use that fame to enhance that and click confirm. It says it wants to use 27,000 fame credits, which equals 53,957 fame. So what does that work out to? About 2 to 1, is it, or something? Yeah. Oh, so it's 2 to 1 ratio. Okay, or 1 to 2 ratio, whichever way we go. Okay, cool. Good. Alright. So anyway, back to the basics. Okay, first thing to cover, you got to click the B button to bring up the Destiny board. I think there is actually a button somewhere else that you can push, but yeah, anyway, just push the B button on your keyboard. It'll come up in the middle here. You can zoom in and out using your mouse scroll wheel. Now this middle tier heading up into the north is called your adventurer. Okay, or the adventurer line, or whatever you want to call it, and it goes all the way up to elder, which would be like, you know, the tier 8 stuff. And what will happen is every time you do any fame activity in the game, whether it be crafting, whether it be refining resources into materials like wood into planks, or into bars, all those sorts of things will give you fame that will help you build up your adventurer level. And every time you unlock a new adventurer level, you can use that next tier of mounts and bags and capes and demolition hammer. And we'll say you get a new avatar added to your collection each time up to tier 8. And it will also allow you to build buildings of that level, either on a plot that you buy in a city, or on your island, or on the guild island. Okay, and yeah, so basically, yeah, every time you go up, you go tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. And obviously the amount of fame you need to get also goes up to match the difficulty for the reward, but yeah. Alright, so that's that one explained. Obviously, if anyone has any questions or I'm going too quick, you know, just drop a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to help you out and answer the question for you. So on the left hand side here, sort of northwest, we've got the trainee fighter, which I'll pretty much call the combat node. Okay, so it starts off at tier 2. And another important thing is the Reaver line. The Reaver line will enable you to do more damage and get extra defense versus enemies, creatures, players of that tier. Oh, well, not players, but creatures, basically, like whether it be like heretic mobs or animals roaming the world, sort of thing. And yeah, you'll learn when you kill something, you'll get combat fame, and that'll increase your fame in this line here. Yeah, so, and also it does unlock the next expedition tier. So yeah, that unlocks tier 3 and will unlock the tier 3 expedition. The tier 4 unlocks tier 4 expedition, blah blah blah. You get the drift pretty much. And obviously there's no tier 7 expedition or tier 8, so not yet anyway. Who knows what the future holds. So yeah, and that's obviously by the time you get to the Elder Reaver one, you know, if you're fighting tier 8 creatures which give you lots of fame, you can do an extra 100% damage to them, and your defenses are increased by 50%, which is a big advantage. But the most important one would be, yeah, the tier 5 one, in my opinion, because once you do that, you can start going and doing yellow and tier 5 red zone dungeons with groups, and yeah, it's pretty good fame at that point. But yeah, if you're going to start doing the tier 4 dungeons, you want to have that at Reaver. Obviously, some guilds will do like carry runs and stuff, which is really good. Our guild does that. We carry a lot of people through to get them trained up. Same thing happened with me. I came into the game, you know, tier 2 or whatever. So yeah, everybody starts somewhere, and you just get a carry until you can start dealing some damage back. So okay, so that covers that. Then also on this trainee fighter node, you pretty much have your mage, which covers all your staves, and it just, like I said, this is a real basic video, so I'm not going to actually go in and cover everything. So you have your journeyman, mage, then it branches out into the mastery. This second one up from there is the mastery, and then on the outer edges here you have a specialist, which yeah, takes a lot longer to level. Okay, so you got mage there, and then the next one down, you've got the cloth armor. Same deal with that, you know, you got your armor trees up here for robe and cowl and sandals. You know, spend a bit of time, explore it. Then you got your specialist nodes. So I won't explain every single one in detail now. Then you got your journeyman hunter, which does bows, quarterstaffs, daggers, nature staff, spear, and torch. And then you got your leather armor fighter, which just does, yeah, the helm, armor, and all jackets they call them, I think, and shoes. And then yeah, obviously, yep, expands out into the mastery node, which is the second circle around the destiny board. So you can basically like just click on any of these and it'll tell you everything about it, tell you what resources you need to make it. And it should also, yeah, tells you what benefits it gives you, like extra attack bonus, hit point regen, defense burst players and mobs and stuff. Yep, and you just keep going down. You got your journeyman warrior, which covers the bows, axes, hammers, mace, swords, shields. And then you got your plate armor in the journeyman warrior. Whoop, sorry, there we go. So you got like your helmets, your armor, and your boots, and yeah, it all expands out. You just gotta. The most important part is you just gotta work around that inner circle. If you're ever wondering where something is, just click that node that comes out the center, and you got, okay, so we got farmer here, and farmer branches out into chef and harvester, and then you know you just follow that around. Okay, yeah, that's animal breeder, and he's got all his specialist nodes. And he's a farmer, and he's got all of his specialist nodes, you know, carrots, beans, wheat, whatever it be. And yeah, and it just, yeah, pretty much just keeps going on. You know, you got your chef, which does potions and cooking food. So yeah, the food ones give you special buffs and stuff, and you know, potions just come in handy because you can lower enemies' defenses, heal yourself. Recover mana, throw down a sticky potion so they can't move as fast. Alright, yeah, we've got to speed this up a bit. So yeah, then down here we've got trainee gatherer, and then you've got all your gathering nodes. You've got fishing, fiber harvester, ore miner, animal skinner, lumberjack, and quarrier. So like I said, this is real basic. I just want to cover the absolute basics of what's going on. And then over here, we've got Trainee Craftsman. Okay, and out of that link, you get your Journeyman Refiner. And obviously, yeah, that branches out as well. Then next on the list, you got your Toolmaker, which branches out into the Specialist Tools. And when you do those Specialist Tools, you'll also be able to unlock, be able to craft the special garb, I guess they call it, like Courier Cap, Courier Garb, Courier Work Boots, Courier Backpack, which will enhance your gathering. And also gives relatively good armor. Doesn't give good attack though. There's pretty much no attack bonus on it. So, and then we've got our crafting tier, which we're still on. And then you've got your Mage Tower crafting, which is this node here, just back to the middle. There we go, over there. So you got your books, Curse Staffs, Frost Staffs, Arcane Staffs, Holy Staff, Fire Staff, Cloth Cowl, same deal, Cloth Robe, and Cloth Sandals. So I don't think I really need to go into detail. It's pretty much just a mirror for the Hunter one. You know, you got your bows and your armors and whatever staffs and stuff they have, daggers and whatever. And yep, same for the warrior. You know, you got your swords and your battle axes, maces, shields, plate armor, crossbow, hammer. So yeah, that pretty much wraps this one up. Now, obviously, when it comes to the Destiny board, you know, whether you're a free player or whether you're a premium player, you do really have to try to use those learning points wisely. You know, they're not an unlimited resource. You only get like 10 a day if you're a free player and you complete the daily bonus. If you're a premium player, you passively get 20 every day. So, and actually, well, just on that topic real fast, if you're thinking about playing an alt and going premium on that alt to help out on an island, you can actually just accumulate all those learning points. And then when you decide you want to maybe level a new fighter to be, or a healer or something, or a tank, you're going to have all those learning points that you'll be able to just go in and you can just throw them down really hard while you're going through dungeons, and you will just level so quickly. That's not even funny. But the key there is basically the player not playing the game and just like using its focus on the islands to help out the main character or something. So that's what I do. I've actually got 2 alts, and yeah. Although the only problem that it also means you've got to try and find another 10 million silver every month to cover the premium, or fork out the 20 US, so US dollars. So yeah, so once again, you've got your middle node there. The most important one to start to think about is the Adventurer, and then the Reaver line, so that you can do extra damage to higher tiers. Yep, then you've got your Trainee Fighter node, which spans out into all the different nodes. And then you've got your Trainee Farmer, which expands into different nodes. And your Trainee Gatherer, which spans into the gathering nodes. Now, one more important thing about the trainee one, the gathering nodes, is what will happen is you'll be, say, a journeyman ore miner, and you can only use the journeyman's pickaxe. Once you've done whatever the requirement to get to level 1 of the adept ore miner, you'll then actually move on and you'll keep. Whoops. I don't know. Hope I'm explaining this right. Yeah, and you'll keep like adding bonuses to those. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. The easiest way to do this will go to one that's not finished. So yeah. So basically, that one there's tier 6. So, and down here you want to try and unlock tier 7, and it's asking you to continue doing at least copper or better to get that 1 million fame. But yeah, obviously, you know, you can also use the learning points once you get past that 20% point there. So yeah, that's another thing to think about with learning points. You know, just you got to decide what you're going to put your time and effort to and enjoy in the game. That's pretty much the most important. Obviously, gathering is, for new players especially, probably the best source of income in the game for silver. Obviously, once you're in the game and that, you'd be looking more towards more complex dungeons like Black Zone dungeons, and probably going into the Black Zone Hellgates and doing some wicked PvP battles. So yeah. But anyway, back to this. So let's just say for the ore miner, we've already unlocked this one and we're still leveling along there. But if we're out gathering tier 4 ore, even if we would like tier 7 or something, we will continue to level this node up to 100. And what happens is you'll continually get bonuses every time it reaches a new level to your item power for all that gear. Plus, you'll actually be able to get a greater yield from that iron ore every time you gather, and also you'll be able to gather it faster. So as you can see here, I'm only like level 52 of 100, and I've got a 26% gathering yield bonus and a 26% gathering speed modifier. So I just wanted to count that. It actually says it down here. So every level, your reward is 0.2 bonus to item power for all ore miner gear. And then another plus 1.5 item power to those 4 pieces. Or 3 pieces, sorry. And then, every level your passive bonus is also 0.5% gathering yield. So once we get 100, we're actually going to have like 50% gathering yield bonus and a 50% gathering speed modifier. That's a pretty big deal. Obviously, if you're like tier 8 tool buyer, then you're also going to have all the advantages of gathering faster from that as well. So it's like lightning speed. So if you factor in that 50% gathering yield, plus the yields that you get from wearing mining gear, whatever level it be, whether it be tier 5 or tier 6 or tier 7 or tier 8, you're looking at some big bonuses there. That should be like, let's say you got a full set, we'll just use a tier 4 for example, those 3 pieces, the cap and the garb and the work boots. That'll give you should give you 15%, I think. So let's just say this was level 100. That's 65% gathering yield. So that's pretty good. And then if you pop, say, a pork pie, pretty sure that's another 15%. Might only be 10, but I'm pretty sure it's 15. So yeah, it's like 80% gathering yield bonus. So there's a pretty high chance you're going to get a gathering bonus every single time you gather on a node. So let's say the ore node is 6 out of 6, and you gather 2 pieces at a time. You're going to get your 2 pieces, plus if you're premium, you'll get another 1 piece, plus a gathering bonus, which will be 2. So pretty much 80%. Obviously you're going to get one that's going to miss every now and then, but you're pretty much almost going to get 5 every time you're gathering, and that's just off of. Oh, sorry. There's a bit train of thought here. No, you need let's just say you get a full node, 6 of 6, with the 80% gathering yield bonus. You're probably looking at 6, 9, pretty close to 15 off of each node. There might be the times where you only get 11 or 13, but yeah, that's like big bonuses. Extra money. Obviously, tier 4 is not a great profit, but if you can gather it at lightning speeds, 1 second to gather an entire node of 6 out of 6, pretty fast money, I reckon. Alright, that pretty much sums this video up. I've done quite a few videos this morning, and the throat's starting to get a bit crackly and go on me in mid-concentration, so I will, and I do have to head off to hospital real shortly, so we're going to have to wrap it up. So yeah, you have to take your time with the Destiny board, go in there. First time I ever saw it, I was like, wow, you have to be kidding me. What the heck do I do with this thing? It's like, it's just, it is really full on. You do have to take your time with it, really check out each node so that you can sort of, get a grip with what's going on with the Destiny board sort of thing. But yeah, once you've got in there and you've checked it maybe half a dozen times or something, and you've had a good read of what everything does, it's just a matter of following the node from that center. Follow it out. Okay, gatherer. Okay, so this will give me information on the gathering, on what tools I can use and stuff, and you know what I've got to do next with each tool, so I can get a better tool and whatever. And then yeah, same with refining. You know, so I want to refine tier 8 wood. I can't. I still need another, pretty much. I've done nothing on that one, so I still need like pretty much 2.8 million. So yeah, that's a lot. Anyway, but I can do tier 7 in the wood, so that's a good start. There's some big money in that. So. Alright, well, we'll sum this one up. If anyone's got any questions, you know, just drop your question in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to have a read through and give you the best answer I possibly can. And if I have to, yeah, I'll just make another video and send the link to you. So, alright, hope you're all having a great day, night, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, I do have a lot of awesome content. I've got even more planned. It's just going to get crazy from here. There's going to be dungeon boss videos with explanations on everything, so that you know what you need to do in the fights. Also, I'm going to be covering gear builds in more detail. Obviously, you know, I'm still only been playing it for a couple of months myself, so I'm still trying to learn everything, but I'm getting there. Also, I'll be starting another series on Silver and Fame as well. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming. And obviously, yeah, I'm gonna do more Destiny board videos to cover every single node in detail. So basically, maybe the next video after the respecking episode 2 video will be about the trainee fighter node and everything in there in detail. So yeah, just trying to do these videos to help everyone out. So hope you'd enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope the video helps you out in the game. And like I said, if you have any questions, you know, even if it's like advanced of maybe 8 videos down the track in the Destiny board and I'm not there yet, just ask your question. I'm happy to answer it, you know. And obviously, you know, if I'm planning a video soon, I'll just let you know, and so you know, in 2 days time I'll have a video on that and you'll be able to check it out. So have a great day, night, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.